Well, welcome back everyone to more Ultimate League. Today is going to be a nightmare. Last week, let's sum up. Last week, we didn't have a great race. We had a really bad first stint. This race though, 25% rain, Sochi Autodrom, and it looks like everyone is quick. This is going to be an insane race, and we're going straight into qualifying. Everyone's looking quick, which means that qualifying is going to be a nightmare. Fortunately, we have a full lobby of 18 drivers, which means top 9 is what we need for Q1. Let's get started. Oh, I'm so nervous. Don't think it's going to be enough. Alright, let's see how that goes. That should be better. .72. It's just enough. It's just enough. P8 is good enough to get into Q2. Oh dear. Okay. So top 9 through. Piggy starts 10th. Nikhil 11th. Kato, Ben, Toaster, Jeroof 15th. Jake Brad, Urist, and Jurora, the new player on the block, who's second off. Jesus. The top 9 go into the second round of qualifying for another shot at it. Okay. Anything higher than P8 is a win here. So potentially row 3 would be lovely. Row 4 is fine. Row 3, row 2 even could be amazing. I was really worried we weren't going to be able to pull off a good enough lap, but we just did so. I think the first lap was fine enough, which surprised me. Actually, the first lap was just barely good enough to get into Q2, but we did improve on the second attempt, which is good. We don't usually improve. We've done this is the 5th time we've done this, and we haven't been able to improve on the second attempt until today, which is good. That does mean a 3rd straight Q2 appearance, and yeah. Again, a bit nervous because everyone seemed quick, and I think I have what it takes to put in a lap that's good enough for 3rd row, maybe even 2nd if I put everything together. But here we are, top 9. Pretty much everyone I was expecting to make top 9 got hit as well, so no real surprises in terms of the roster. Here we go. I think that was a really good first half of the lap. Not a great second half. .68 is good though. don't think I'm going to improve on that one. Yeah. We're starting 6th. We're starting 3rd row. Nice. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. 3rd row. Oh, okay. Hernandi pole. Jesus. Alright. F1 fan, Flicks fan to me, Ludwig in front of me. Ludwig and me being in front. Oh my god. Ludwig and me on the same row is scary. For everyone behind, actually. Yeah. P6 is a good starting point. This is I think my best quality so far this season. I think I've started 8th, 7th, and 6th now. Off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly. P6 is a good place to start at. Not too high, but I'm not stuck in the very middle of the field. This is going to be a tough one because we've got 25% rain, we've got a track with a lot of walls, and not much space. So, lots can go wrong, especially on the opening laps. And I haven't really done any long run, that's the thing. I haven't really done any long run practice all week for this one as well, so I'm coming in a little bit cold. But obviously being able to put it on the 3rd row is comforting. Pace is there. Let's just hope we can execute. Just waiting on good old Nuno to fix up the grid. They'll be on the way for the 3rd race of the season. So I think race 1 we finished 8th. Am I remembering correctly? I finished 8th or 9th. I don't remember in Portimao. And then we got 7th last week in Brno. So, hoping for a better result today, but it's going to be asking a lot with a track this tight, this high speed. A wet start would be absolutely chaotic as well. We're expecting rain. It's 25% rain. There's expected to be rain. But it's does remain to be seen. I'm probably the most terrified driver on the grid in terms of just what could possibly happen here. Okay, we've got the streamers changing, so we've got a bit of a delay. Awesome. Alright. Let's give it our best shot. It is a dry start. Dry start, but on a wet track, which means... What the hell was that? Oh my good lord, Flicks. Flicks is jumping. Pit for softs, do what we can on these tyres. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I decided to not pit there. It's my fault. Staying out was a play. Oh my fucking god, Piggy. Are you serious, dude? Jesus Christ. Get me out of here, dude. Damn, okay. Ludwig, I don't want to fight you, mate. This isn't ideal. He's getting stuck behind Ludwig's trailer. I kind of want to try wets, just who cares? Flix is in last at the moment. Holy shit. No, we picked this lap. Oh my god, sorry Ben. That's Johnny Foo behind me. Let me through, mate. Thank you. Okay, where are we? P11. Oh my god, Jerry, no! Jerry stayed out on inters. Cooper's gonna fucking win this race, isn't he? Dude, Flix has made 5 stops already. Oh my goodness. Come on. This is still P8, but I'm so far away from the next batch of cars. I shouldn't have pit after the first. But then, like, my entire strategy after that is, different. Snickle Johnny through, I think. That's not good. Can't be losing like time like that. I think I do one more lap. And then I do 9 softs to the end, I think. It's a bit risky with the rain, but I need to get lucky somewhere, you know? This is both, Thank you. Sorry. Come on. That was really bad. It's not what I want. That's Ludwig pitting. Haven't been able to pass him. Didn't have that fucking mistake the lap before, dude. Thanks. Okay. Okay, I was just following my strat. Okay, whatever. We overcut Johnny, which is the important thing. So it's looking like P7 at the moment, depending on how things go with the rain. Jesus Christ, Kubo's going to win. He's got a 9-second gap, man. That's definitely swings things around. But Phantomy's got a... Phantomy's in P2, dude. Like, Phantomy's in P2 with another 3-second gap. I am eating away at the gap to Rusty because he's not pitting. I don't know why. I guess he wants to do 15 hards to the end, I guess? I don't know. Either way, should be easy pickings for me. I guess the minimum now is just I'm net going to finish P7 as it stands. It's just oh my goodness. What the I just misinput there, Jesus. That was silly of me. That sucks. Ludwig did a really good job on that first medium stint to overcut me now. I was about to say, there's no way you're still going, mate. Okay, cool. Alright, P7. The most I can hope for is not rain now, but rain in like 3-4 laps maybe. It's been surprisingly dry for a while, and it's going to stay that way. Still 3 seconds behind Ludwig. Phantom is now... I'm assuming he's on his last stop of the race. Damn it, man. I should have stayed out at the start. It's such a decisive moment. And as much as I sort of got half dragged into the pits, I was also like thinking to pit anyway. But yeah, I don't know. My dumbass wanted to start. My dumbass was having a second thought of starting on softs anyway, so like... sometimes that's just how it goes. God, dude, the weather's just fucking faking us out now. Our laps are fine. We should probably... I honestly should stay out a little bit longer, just in case. Yeah, okay. Okay, we have nothing to gain here. Yeah, and we got a 9-second gap to the next guy behind. It's a free pit stop, which means that we are just going to take it. There's no reason not to at this point. Just take the P7 and get on with it. Can't do much else. That's... yeah, if we stayed out any longer, we would... oh my god. I keep screwing that up on the outlap. But yeah, if I stayed out any longer, I would have given Kato and Toaster the chance to make inroads on me, which they're not going to be able to. What sucks though is that if the weather goes and says rainy now, then it would have been better for me to keep going out on that stint. It keeps faking us out. That's cool. Okay, so don't really care. We'll just stay on these softs until the end of the race. Jesus Christ, Ludwig has somehow made it to P2, P3, but he's gonna be on. He's got older softs than the guys next to him, which includes Manbear. I don't know how he's ended up in that spot. He's had so much pace today. He's also skipped a pit stop compared to what I did, but genuinely so much pace today. That's crazy. It's kind of annoying that we're gonna finish P7 again. Like, there's not much else we can really do here. Just bring it home. But yeah, pretty mid overall start of the season. Like P7. There's like 3 P7s in a row. Well, I finished P8 round 1. So P8, P7, P7, which, you know, not ideal after we got, what, 3 podiums and a win last season or something like that. But, like, that's not, I mean, I'm just trying to, like, think overall, because there's not really much to say about this race now, that it's a bit, like, donezo. I did go for a bit of a bad strategy, I guess, but it was, you know, it did bring me from what was, like, looking like P12 to P7, which is fine. But yeah, just bad call on the rain, round 1, bad call on the rain round 3, and that super unlucky start of Renault, and it's definitely not an ideal start to the season, all things considered, but, you know, we press on. Again, I had very little prep going to today, so P7 is more than fine. My brain was telling me about 4 hours ago that anything higher than P10 would be a win. In terms of just like how potentially disastrous the rain and the actual track would be. For me though, it's been a pretty calm race after like maybe like, I'd say the second half of the race has been extremely quiet, and it hasn't been interesting at all because like any strategy you could have potentially pulled with like the rain has been completely nullified because the rain has just decided to not show up after the first 15 or so laps. We actually are catching up to Ludwig now. He's sort of on worn softs, but it is the final lap of the race, so he was looking like he was going to podium at one point. He's finishing P6. Did we get him? We got him! We got him! P6! Holy shit! We got him at the end. Holy moly. Okay. Jesus Christ. Battle of the Hyping is right there. Holy. How long was he on those softs for? Holy. Imagine if I didn't make the mistakes I did. This motherfucker won again, oh my god. The king of winning rain-affected races, fucking Kubo. But he wins 5 seconds ahead of Phantomy, Manbear takes P3, Hernandi takes 4th, that's F1 fun. We take P6, that's our best finish of the season so far. It was a pretty, I did not realise that we were going to end up having to fight Ludwig at the end like that, but Bit impromptu, but we did get the job done. One person is still finishing. But yeah, P5, P6 at the end, barely nipped Ludwig at the end. Flick's only taking 9th after getting absolutely destroyed at the start. Flowforce 2-3, LSA 4-5. Toaster finishes with the top 10, stretching those mediums like crazy. Johnny 11th, Nikhil 12th, Jerry 15th, Jake 16th. And that was Jora, I think that's how you pronounce it in Polish. 36 seconds off on his debut, yeah. But, got an extra position at the end. Can't be too upset with P6, given how their week's gone, how, like, potentially catastrophic that could have ended up. But we do head to round number 4, and it will be in J Speedium, which will be the first time we're racing in Korea in a couple of seasons, and this is another real life. This is another track you can find in real life. They use this layout in all the the Korean series, which is cool. I feel like I'm quick here, but we'll see how that goes in a week's time. If everyone's caught up, or I might have not been able to practice as much, maybe like this week. But yeah, we'll see. For now though, we'll see you guys next time.